We talked about the triple threat match. It wasn't really much to talk about there. But we had a women's match last night. We had Nyla Rose taking on Danny Jordan. Don't know much about her at all. But Nyla Rose picks up the win. After the match, we had an interview with Allie, who hasn't been on AEW Dynamite at all. She has been on AEW Dark, but not on Dynamite. And Tony Schiavone is giving her an interview, and look who comes out from behind and attacks her is Awesome Kong and Brandy Rhodes. They attack her, and of course they take a lunk of her hair because they're doing some sort of witchcraft now with Brandy and Awesome Kong. And I tweeted out this, and I want to get your opinion on it. Do you feel like Awesome Kong needs Brandy Rhodes? Because I feel like this is just a way for Brandy to stay relevant and be on television. No other reason for her to be in with Awesome Kong's. What about you, Dave? Do you agree with that, or do you feel like that Brandy Rhodes is needed in this situation?
No, Kong, was a megastar before. I don't know about megastar, but she was a big star in Japan. She was a huge star in Impact or TNA back then.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, where she was like unbeatable. She doesn't need this at all. And Awesome Kong looks great out there. And it's almost similar to her WWE gimmick where she's taking out the blondes. She's cutting. Didn't she take their hair off in WE too? I don't remember, but maybe she didn't. But I don't get this. I didn't like this at all.
Yeah, I didn't really care for it either.
Look, I'm like, hell yeah, they finally put Allie on TV, about friggin' time. And it's her first time on Dynamite. And this is what they do and how they use her. Probably one of their most recognizable superstars they have are women, not superstars, women wrestlers.
Mm-hmm.
Other than maybe Kong and Brandy. And then this is how they use her, just to get jumped and her hair cut off by freaking Brandy, and that's what you do.
Right, I don't mind the whole witchcraft thing, the whole Brandy cutting the hair off. That I don't mind, but I feel like it's just their way of getting Brandy in some sort of situation. Because like I said, she tweets this out and saying that she's going to step away from being at ringside with Cody and she's going to concentrate more on other things. And then next week she's right at ringside with Awesome Kong. I didn't really like how they booked Allie. Because, like I said, Allie is one of the better wrestlers that AEW has. And to have her show up last night and just get her ass kicked like that, I didn't really care for it.
I wonder if it's awkward for JR with Awesome Kong there. If they've had any awkward encounters after before.
What are you talking about? I'm not sure what you
Because when she first tried out for the WWE way back when, on one of these tryout things, he told her she was too fat.
Oh, wow. Interesting there. Speaking of JR, he was brutal on commentary last night. Now, a lot of the bickering and moaning from AEW fans, maybe not all, but most, have been the way they have treated the women on AEW. They haven't been getting much of a spotlight. They don't get very much segments on AEW Dynamite. And last night they get pretty much 5 minutes total of segments last night. We had the Nyla Rose match, that segment, and then there was nothing else dealing with the women. Do you feel like WWE gets a lot... I'm not trying to... WWE gets a lot of slack when they don't use their women. Why do you feel like AEW's getting a little bit of a pass here?
Because they don't have enough women to really... Or they don't have enough time devoted to building up this women's division. I mean, they really don't. And it's a different story because the WWE has all these women wrestlers. Okay. They have all the 50 million shows a week. So they have time to devote to all their women. AEW's only been on like 6 weeks, 7 weeks this week maybe? And it's like freaking, they're trying to build up from what they have, and it's not a lot.
They have so much to build around that right now maybe the women are kind of on the back burner right now. And they're concentrating more on the tag division.
Yeah, because you've got other stars that people know, and you're trying to get over. You're trying to get over a tag division, somewhat of a hardcore division, and your world title division, and your 2 groups that are feuding, and plus throw some women matches in there. So it's hard to do it. I mean, look, I think that's why they deserve a pass too. Which I think the women's division is crappy right now, but it takes time.
Okay, all right.
Rome wasn't built in a day, Tony.
That is very true. Are they going to build Allie into the Beast Slayer like TNA did?
They didn't build her into the Beast Slayer in TNA.
They didn't.
No.
They build her?
What beast did she beat? She died.
I give
She got
zero
killed.
fucks about the women's division, says Kyle King. Red Sox says, I disagree. Tony, don't think Allie is one of their better wrestlers. Wow, okay, all right, fair enough.
Maybe not better wrestlers, but she's one of their bigger names on the show. And that's why I think that she should be utilized more.